Now, once again, it's only like 2 people. A guy called Aftermath and a guy called Norse Reno, who are like the... And a guy... Yeah, there's actually 3 people. Out of like, 30 people. So, that, like, the amount of like actually insanely cancerous people, But of course that doesn't justify it, The guy who owns the server is like... He is like an enabler in that sense, that he lets that kind of behavior continue, so... It's not like he's innocent. But the guy who makes it is really nice. God of Cheese has never said any racist thing ever. And he's an excellent modder, and I guess as with me, he just can't help himself. He just acknowledges the fact that playing multiplayer Victoria 2 is insanely fun, and so but there's basically like no good multiplayer scenes of this game, and so like in order to play multiplayer you have to play in these like insanely toxic environments, which is horrible of course, but like once again the alternative is to not play Victoria 2 multiplayer, and I guess that's the choice I've made right now, but damn, that is some fun multiplayer. So I do not promise anything. There's a good chance that I'll jump back into it. I mean, it's not like that me playing with them would... I messaged you and said if you wanted to stream multi that I would do it with you. Yeah, I know, but like I'm talking like grand multiplayer, as in multiplayer with like 15 people. Like all the great powers have like all the great powers have a player, and they show up for like double, or they show up like every weekend for like 2 months. Like that kind of consistency in a multiplayer Victoria 2 scene. Like it's just, you don't get that anywhere else. Normally when like a player gets invaded, he just rage quits. But well, these players don't. Well, a lot of them do. But yeah, I don't know. Once again, it's... But yeah, I do want to get you in on like a bros multiplayer with Gangel, Teddy, and some guy he was streaming with who also was showing interest. I do want to get a nice... Like, I mean, one of the reasons I'm playing this here right now is to test this out to see if this would work. Because I do think this could be reasonably or relatively enjoyable. As a like multiplayer thing. But the thing is that wouldn't be competitive though. I guess we could make it competitive, but I don't know. I've hosted multiplayer myself on my Discord before, and it's such a nuisance that I just can't deal with it, Oh wow. Rest in peace, Illyria. I don't feel bad though, because these borders are actually horrible. Seriously, Hungary, can you annex Slovakia already? I'm so salty that he gave up on that. I would show interest, but I'm still building my PC. Yeah. I guess what I'm also saying is that there's a decent chance that I just wouldn't invite. I don't know. Like, I also don't think you guys fully understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, every Sunday, 15 people show up for 2 months to play Victoria 2 multiplayer, with the insane amount of crashes, with the rehosts, all the cancer that comes with playing this game in multiplayer. Like, I don't think you quite realize how extraordinarily abnormal it is to be able to have a community be like that. Ooh, rebels. Anglo-French reactionaries, please. Ah, they're gonna die, aren't they? Oh yeah, they are. Rest in peace. Sons of Monarchy. Yeah, honestly, I do think we need to start thinking about the whole invade France thing, or invade the dual republic. Damn it, maybe I do have to organize another Victoria 2 multiplayer, but it's just such a mess, because never, like, people just don't show up, and the second they lose a bit, they rage quit, and it's just so hard. I mean, of course, Gangel, I'm not gonna stream with those cunts. Like, I unironically... Okay, it's a bit of a strong word, but okay, I'm not gonna say hate, but I really fucking hate Aftermath and Nurse Reno. I think they are despicable humans, and if I wish I had enough, like... I wish I could just tell God of Cheese to just ban those assholes. Like, of course. Like, when I say I want to play multiplayer with you, Gangel, I'm talking multiplayer in the same sense. With that multiplayer series I streamed and put on YouTube. Like, oh, I'm being hosted by Teddy. I didn't even notice. Sorry. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy. Like, I'm talking like streaming like a sort of cooperative multiplayer. So, like, including you with the whole bros thing I have with Teddy and Lactose. And Lactose has a buddy who also wanted in, so I guess it's like a... So, just so that everyone else in chat don't feel too excluded, it's basically like... it's like a streamer multiplayer. So it's not like you guys are not being invited, it's just that, you know, it's primarily for and by streamers. Which sucks. But I don't know. I would really have to, like, gather forth some mental energy if I would actually have to mobilize some Brahma streamer. Oh, fuck off. Didn't you guys bully Dom into quitting my Discord? I'm honestly, like, super salty about that. I feel so bad about that whole thing that I'm, like, thinking about trying to beg Dom to come back and ban whoever bullied him to leave. He's literally like a 13-year-old kid, man. Hey, you know what? I'm going to do that. If I remember. Fuck whoever bullied him. I had nothing to do with it? Alright, good. But, Gate Grand Order isn't quite the same general fate as writing. Yeah, writing really is hard. Also, yeah, we need to build railroads. Even in, like, that's pretty... Like, whenever a great power is building railroads in you, you know you should be afraid, because that basically is an implication that the great power is intending to annex you later on. So he's basically just preparing the ground so that he can fuck you up later. Couldn't I technically just kickstart a stream on the same? Obviously, it was me who just joined today. Technically not. I can flex with my 100 followers? Really? You have 100 followers? Of course you do. Yeah, you're like an actual person. I know you from like other streams. All of a sudden I really need to look at my own dashboard to like see how many followers I have. Oh, okay, I have 400, so I don't have to feel that bad. I have 5. Can I join? I'm clearing my stove right now, and oh my god, I had no idea it could be this much of a mess. Yeah, Victoria 2 is a bit of a mess. Talk to... talk to Teddy and Lactose, and they'll tell you how much of a pain in the butthole it is to play this game in multiplayer. But goddamn, it is good fun. I think we're gonna ban child labor. Yeah, let's do that. Cultural enrichment. I don't know if that's supposed to be some like immigrant joke, but yeah, that's pretty funny. Culture. Newly arrived immigrants have brought with them collected. Yeah, there we go. I still have to learn to play the game. Yeah, but so did Lactose, and he still endured. We gave him like a relatively simple nation to play, so It's gonna be fine, my dude. Wait, do you get immigrants in Europe in DoD? No. No, you don't. I guess I get these events because I have annexed like a decent chunk of the United States, and that's why I don't know. Finland, it's honestly not something that I fully understand. But yeah, we do actually have to start strategizing now about how we're going to go about annexing Savoy. Because we do need to do that if we're going to do, or if we're going to get CB on the or United Republic. Yeah, one of the reasons I want to play this game in multiplayer with you boys is that in the beginning of the game you lose infamy way quicker, and so you can do a lot more blobbing. I bet playing Bavaria in this would be fun. I mean, different tastes for different people. I'm trying to work on like positivity. I'm trying to be less of a cunt. So instead of saying that playing as Bavaria would be stupid, I just shut up. See, I'm improving. Fuck, I can mobilize the boys now. Ooh, yeah, boy. Also, yeah, let's continue improving relations with the other great powers. I approve? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what we would play if we did play this, but I'm sure I could come up with some ideas, because I know for a fact that I would quickly turn into my normal self, as in I would turn into a control freak who would have to like force everyone to play the exact thing that I want. So yeah, I don't know. Generally, Lactose and Teddy are okay with me forcing them to play. Ooh, what? Batavia actually won against Burgundy? That's bloody impressive. There's even a decent... Ow, do I even want to spare them? What to spare? What to spare? Korea is independent for some weird reason. Ah, but they're civilized, so I can't colonize them. They still have nice resources, though. Yeah, iron and coal. I want. Oh yeah, I want. Give me some of that K-pop, baby. Or K-coal. I saw Batavia can reconquer the Netherlands and something like that. Yeah, that goes for a lot of nations. Batavia can reclaim the Netherlands, and Bjornia can reclaim England. Heavenly Kingdom, yep. China starts out divided in this mod, though. There's nothing wrong with starting as small nations and not expanding past the initial course, don't at me. Nothing wrong with it, but as a streamer, I feel like well, actually, Twitch chat is normally very civil, but I have a slight feeling the YouTube comments would just shit themselves if I didn't blob. Is that Burgundy in there? Oh yeah. I mean, Burgundy starts occupying this, but somehow they have lost that, so like, Burgundy is actually being kicked out of South Africa, hilariously enough. I don't know how they pulled that off, but... And actually, I shouldn't really celebrate that, should I? Because, like, I am allied to the Burgundian Republic. China is interesting. Yep, I do have a Let's Play of China on YouTube, although I did kind of just end it at 1900 because... Yeah, I don't really have a good excuse. I meant in China. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a bit weird how European nations can blob into China in this. I say as I am guilty. But, no, okay. To be fair, I only blobbed into China because Burgundy did it. I normally wouldn't have done that. But yeah, I do need to look into how like, I think that Europeans are not supposed to be able to do this. But I do remember when playing as the Nanjing Regency, having to fight Burgundy to, like, undo their cancer. Sometimes things get weird in this mod. Right, we're doing functionalism, then we're gonna do biologism, and then I really do need some naval technology. Yeah, we're still doing okay with the... what? Japan is trying to puppet the Dzungar Khanate. Why? That's a bit silly, isn't it? Does Vreeland keep... or Freeland? Or do the Dutch do that? Do they say Vreeland or Vreeland? Keep Bastard as primary and all their accepted cultures when uniting... I didn't even know Bastard was a culture in this. Oh my god, they're actually bastards. That's awesome. 71% bastard or bastard. That's really neat. I don't know. I really don't know. Batavia is just Boer though. That sucks. Why does Boer not accept bastard? Also, that, by the way, for those not in the know, bastard is not some meme that this game came up with. You can Google them. The bastards are an actual thing in the game. Or in the, not in the game. They're an actual thing in the real world. They're like a mix between native Africans and Dutch people. And they basically went with the Tyrian attitude to life. So, like, they basically just accepted the fact that they were bastards, and so they named themselves that, and they just went with it, you know? Like, no one can mock them for being bastards if they call themselves bastards. Peak Tyrion Lannister strategies. That's why I mean, that's why I call myself a manlet all the time. Like, if I accept the fact that I am a manlet and that I call myself that, also, what's this? The Mezzogiorno has been freed from Aragon, but the difference with the rest of Italy are still important. Industry is flourishing in Lombardia and the rest of northern Italy, while the southern provinces are still primarily rural. The northern Italian people control most of the offices in government. No, they don't. The Provincial people control the government, but whatever. And south is feeling neglected. Ah, boohoo. Resentment is high, and the Catalan-speaking communities that are dispersed throughout the two Sicilies and who regret the rule from who regret the rule who regret the rule from Barcelona. Our government officials have observed lately an increase in departures to the New World, and it seems that if we do nothing, then the phenomenon will become more important. Minorities emigrating. Damn, that's actually really harsh. For 10 years. Or we get it until the end of the game. Now, immigration push. Does that push people into, like, my territories in the New World? Because I definitely want some Italians in this area. I mean, we're already colonizing this place to an extent with some Provençal people. As in men of culture. But I have a feeling they're not going to actually go to my part of the New World. They're just going to go to... first one seems fine. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. I can't have my blessed Italians bail on me. Also, what is this lose 1 life rating shit? Integrating Sicily. Fuck, that's pretty harsh. But it's worthwhile, so I'll pay 1 million monies for that.